You may know him from the Friday films, but now he's coming right here to the Detroit area. Here to talk about it now is Don DC Curry. Thank you so much for being here with us this morning, Don.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, of course. So you got three
Thank you for
upcoming
having me.
shows. Yep. So you have three upcoming shows.
Three,
Tell us a little bit about them.
uh, after all of these years in the business, I pretty much do satire. I stick with current events mixed in with my personal emotions.
Well, that's a good thing, right? Get a little bit of comedy there, especially with all that's going on in the world. I think we can all do with a little bit of
What, what,
laughing.
what a time to be a comic.
Yes, right. I think we need you guys now more than ever. So, of course, people know you from the Friday films. You've done some TV work. So, I got to know, would you rather be performing live in front of an audience, or do you want to stick to acting?
I've never considered myself to be a bona fide actor. The parts that I've gotten, Roseanne, Steve Harvey, I was on Grace Under Fire for a year. Uh, have not been far from who I really am. So I'm ashamed to say in some cases, but I think I prefer. I'm a stand-up, and I'm responsible as a stand-up for everything I say, and take responsibility for that, as opposed to acting where I may or may not agree with the content.
Very nice. And I
So
love,
I enjoy stand-up more.
in the feel of a live audience, you can't get that in the movies. So I could understand that. What would
That is
you
exactly. That's exactly right. And in fact, I also enjoy, and this will not sound true, but it is, I enjoy the smaller venues, the more intimate venues than I do the concerts.
That's awesome. And then you can see those people laughing right up close instead of all the way out in the crowd. So I could
Yeah,
see
you can
that
feel it.
too.
I do.
What would you say is the key to a successful career? I'm sure a lot of comics look up to you.
Uh, I do current events, but there's a variety of styles, and I enjoy them all. Some guys are physical. I'm not very physical, but I enjoy a lot of different guys that do different things. I do think the old adage that funny is funny is not necessarily true. I think it depends on the person delivering it and who it's being delivered to. I don't think, for example, uh, George Carlin could have been effective with Richard Pryor's material, or vice versa. So I think it's personal, and it has to do with effective comedy has to do with your personal life. Gets pretty personal.
All very good points. Now, you do have a podcast. Tell us a little bit about that.
I have a podcast. It's called This Race, and it's about what's happening in my culture. And I like to describe it as a civilian's approach to some of the things that are going on, that and don't take this wrong, Allie, that are not as clear as I think they should be in civilian terms, through the media and so forth.
No,
So it's a civilian's point of view, a civilian's approach to the somewhat complicated issues of government and social society, social issues.
I
It's
get it.
fun.
I get it. So, if people want to come watch you, where can they go? How can they get involved?
Wow. uh it's DC Curry TV, I think it is. See, and I'm aging now, so I have a younger guy who handles all of that.
Well, let me help you out here. You're going to be at Brett's Warehouse Theater in Eastern Market. That's at 2727 Russell. You're going to be performing Friday night at 7:30, Saturday at 7 and 9:30, Sunday at 6 p.m. And if you do want to go ahead and get tickets, funnydetroit.com. Comedian Don DC Curry, thank you so much for waking up and being here with us this morning.
Oh, thank you. What a pleasure.